Hi guys, today we're going to talk about two of the very strong ground attack strategies at Town Hall 10 that involve witches. So the first one that we're going to look at is the frozen witch attack, and then we're going to look at the Gibowi attack, which is the giants, bowlers and witches. So for the frozen witch, this is the first look. Let's look at the army composition. So this is the basic army composition. You have the 14 witches, you have the 4 healers, and you have 4 wizards. This is like the standard army composition, and I'd say like 99% of the times you go with this. Sometimes you will want to take a P.E.K.K.A. I'll cover that. You have the wall wrecker, the max wall wrecker. This is an older video before the update drops, so you have the level 4 wall wrecker, and you have the heal spell and the rage spell. You have bowlers in the CC, max bowlers in the CC, and you have the heal spell and the rage spell for the bowlers. You have a poison spell, and then you have like you fill up the rest with just your free spells. Okay, now what kind of bases are we looking at when we're doing this attack? The first thing is that you don't want the town hall to be outside the base. You want the town hall to be inside the base. Okay, you don't want it to be inside the base, you want it to be outside the base, and you want the inferno compartments to be such that like they're all in a straight line towards the town hall. So as you can see on this base, if I drop my wrecker here, like over here, then and once I open into this inferno compartment, it's gonna the two inferno compartments and the town hall, they're all in a straight line, so I can have my wrecker break into both the inferno compartments without a jump spell, and that's the kind of base that you're looking at. And the other thing that you want is that you don't want any air defenses here outside the witch range, okay, somewhere like here, because if you had air defenses here, not exactly, like maybe something like here and here, then your witches that are moving here and here, they can't reach this, and the air defense can target your healers like that. So you don't want the air defenses in the second like in the second tier of the base. If they're on the outside, say here or here, it's fine because the witches can grab them, and they stay the healers stay out of range of the air defenses when they're following witches, and the air defenses are in witches range. Okay, so now let's see. So let's look at this attack now. So what you want to do is you want to funnel both the sides with your witches. So you drop 4 witches, so say around 5 witches on each side of the base, and followed by 2 healers to start funneling, and then you send around 4 witches and your wall wrecker and into the middle of the base, okay, and your heroes into the middle of the base. And it's very important to get the funnel right, because if your heroes walk out of the base, then it's 99% time it's gonna be a fail. And all you're looking to do in this attack is you want to freeze everything that is targeting your wall wrecker, because you need to protect your wall wrecker so that it gives you access to both the infernos. So till the time it reaches the second inferno compartment, you just keep freezing everything that is a threat to the wall wrecker. So you freeze the enemy heroes, you freeze the enemy clan castle, you freeze the ground defenses, expos, cannons, stuff like that. You keep freezing everything until you reach the second inferno compartment, and then once the bowlers come out, you throw your heal and your rage onto the bowlers, and we call that the bowler bomb. And then they come out of there and they demolish the core of the base, and then your witches that are moving from the sides, they can take out the back end. And as you can see, this one is a cripple. Some people like to take the earthquake spells with this attack, which I don't like, because the earthquake opens up a lot of compartments on the base, which you're not looking to do. You want to keep the bowlers in a compact small compartment, your max bowlers, so that the heel and the rage get the maximum value. Okay, now let's look at like a different kind of base design. Okay, so let's have a look at this base now. So you have the Inferno here and the Town Hall is over here. So if you want to do the Frozen Witch attack, you want access to both the Inferno compartments. So suppose I send my Wall Wrecker in from here. It doesn't allow me to get into this compartment over here, or if I send it from here, then obviously this entire area I don't have access. Okay, so instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Gibowi attack, where we just want access to one of the Inferno compartments via your Wall Wrecker. Okay, say suppose this one, if I'm coming from here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the other Inferno compartment, which is over here. Okay, so let's have a look at the attack. So in this army, you normally are taking around 8 giants, 10 witches, and 10 to 12 bowlers. You can take golems instead of the giants for the tanking, which works better against the multi-infernos, and giants, they work better versus the single infernos. But giants give you a wider kind of tanking, in the sense that the golems, they're just 2 of them, but the giants is spread out through the base, so they help tank a little bit better. So I normally go with giants where I can, but like against multi-infernos, the golems work equally well. And you can see it's a very spammy kind of deployment. There's not really don't try to be too technical with your deployment on this particular attack. Just spread out your bowlers, spread out your witches. The basic idea is that you want to get into you want to charge into the first Inferno compartment, and then you want to jump into the next Inferno compartment. And sometimes because of the tanking going on, especially if you bring the golems, you might have the Wall Wrecker not popping. Like it might keep going on and on towards the Town Hall and might exit the base, and then you lose the value from your max bowlers. So you might want to pop that if you can. You could open the Wall Wrecker manually. And why I said that using the jump spell, you can see that it helps to control the pathing a lot. So you can control where your troops are going, and if you push the heal spell and the rage spell on top of the jump spell, then you can be very sure that they're all going to go into that jump spell, and then they'll all benefit from those spells. So let's have a look at another one now. Once again, like I said, very spammy deployment, and this was a cleanup hit, so I knew that he had these troll Teslas. And again, you can see that what we're going to do is we're going to open up access to the first Inferno compartment using the Wall Wrecker, and then we're going to jump into the backside Inferno compartment, and we'll place our spells on top of that jump spell, so that all the max bowlers that flow through that jump spell get the maximum value out of those spells. And it's good to freeze and poison the CC, because if your max bowlers have come out and there's something like a baby dragon in there, or like a giant dragon in there, the DPS can just kill your max bowlers, and that's gonna cause a fail. So it's good to freeze the CC or freeze the multi-inferno. And this attack is a lot stronger versus single infernos, because the witches with their skeletons, they just overwhelm the single inferno bases. But it also works very well against the multi-inferno bases, which I'm showing you here. It's a bit more difficult, but it's very, very doable. So you can see this is another 3-star, and that's it for me for today. There's gonna be another video after this, in which I attack a very low Town Hall 12, and that triples too. So that's it from me. I'll see you next time.